we put in at Shelton Springs Disc Golf Course over a decade ago, and since then it's just gained notoriety. The last 18 months or so, we went through a refresh as the sport of disc golf has exploded. Since the pandemic, it's a good thing to get outside and kind of be by yourself and play, or with a small group of folks. And so the pandemic, COVID-19, really brought disc golf up in the national scene. And in doing so, the number of players came out to Shelton Springs course, and it was a very challenging course. When it first went in, that was the goal of it. We want to challenge players and grow the sport. But as the number of players increased, the quality of players obviously decreased because you had more beginners. And so the Disc Golf Club went through a refresh, a redesign, and added both tee pads that were more challenging and easier, better for newer players, more beginner-friendly. And we really saw that as a successful refresh, thanks to a lot of community members and community businesses who supported that. That, I think, caught the attention of the Disc Golf Pro Tour and their staff to consider Shelton Springs for their very first tour stop ever in Washington State.
That's amazing. Jeff, tell me a little bit about yourself. We were talking that you kind of started really working on your skill set and resistance discs because of the pandemic as well.
Yeah, my company was born out of the pandemic. I was originally planning to be a full-time tour manager on the road, working for one of the largest disc golf companies, Discraft, during the 2020 season. And we got all the way to our second stop of the year in Waco, Texas, when our season got shut down, got sent home, and I didn't really know what to do. And I asked my boss, like, hey, what's a good opportunity? He said, well, I think if you want to start a retail and distribution website out in your neck of the woods, they're a company out of Michigan, so they said, we want to grow out in the West Coast, so let's see if you can get something started and see where that goes. And it's been nothing but success since.
So how did we get this here at Shelton Springs?
One of the really well-known Washington disc golf members of the state that's well-respected, Mark Hill, he recommended the course to me. Is just, hey, check it out, give it a look, and see what it has entailed. And, I immediately brought my team out there within a week to do a site visit. And I knew about the challenges that Shelton Springs has as a disc golf course, but we were really happy to see what the venue could hold overall to bring something of that level to the course, and potentially manage hundreds of spectators as well. So it's a really awesome opportunity, and we're happy to have it in Shelton.
There's going to be a lot of coverage there through the disc golf social media channels and on their websites that you can see. They'll be streaming different portions of the event as well. There are some opportunities for volunteers if they still want to go and help out, kind of wrangle people and think like this. You says 7 countries are going to be represented?
Yeah, we have players from 7 countries coming to the event this year, which is really awesome. I know we've got players from, obviously, the U.S., Canada, Norway, Finland, Great Britain, Czech Republic, and that might be all of them. I think I was 7. But we got a really good crowd out here, and some of the top players in both the men's and female division playing this weekend.
That's got to be great for the Mason County Disc Golf Association.
Yeah, it's very exciting. This is a course that we've blood, sweat, and tears over, and to see the best disc golf players in the world play and challenge and break and enjoy, something that the community has built is really an exciting thing. I know that local disc golfers have been sending me messages of saying, "Oh my gosh, Pro XYZ is here at Urocco, and they're at Walmart, and they're playing the course."
That's awesome.
And it's so exciting for the local players as well to see names that they follow all year round on tour, and it's just really cool. There's a lot of buzz, a lot of excitement right now in the community.
How accessible are some of these players? I mean, it seems like this is a pretty friendly sport, and if you were to see somebody at Urocco, you can go up and talk to them, maybe get a photo?
Yeah, absolutely. I think disc golf is still so young that the players are accessible. How many times do you see people at an NBA game or an NFL game want to get Patrick Mahomes or Steph Curry's signature on a jersey or something like that, and people are just they walk right by him. There's just so much draw for that. But you come out to these disc golf events, they have autograph stations for the players. You can get your favorite disc signed by your favorite pro and take a picture with them. So it's kind of like a really unique opportunity to get a little more personal with them and I think it's really something that makes the sport special in that community aspect.
Well, if you were lucky enough to get some of those VIP tickets, you will enjoy yourself. There still are general admission tickets available. We'll put the links and share the links on our Facebook page here today, but it is going to be a big weekend starting tomorrow.
Yeah, competition kicks off. The featured card of the women's division tees off at 9:35, and our men's featured card tees off at 2:35, I believe, tomorrow.
What hole are you most proud of at the disc golf course?
Yeah, so the island hole, I'm putting that in quotes. The island hole is very exciting. It's a high pressure tee shot because if you don't land in the island, you have to take a penalty stroke and go to a drop zone. And so there's a lot of score variance on that hole, which is pretty exciting. You can get birdies because it's not extremely challenging, but you can also take a bogey if you mess up your tee shot and don't make the island. I think another one is hole 3, which is an opportunity for massive long bombs off of the tee. I think us locals and amateurs and just fans of the sport are going to love to see the players just let it rip off the tee. And so we'll all be wowed by that.
I know on that island hole, I definitely didn't make it in the island a couple times on that one. What do you think about some of these?
I got to agree with Justin for sure on hole number 3, like watching people air out those tee shots, like players. I watched some of their practice rounds. Some of the top throwers in the world were throwing drives over 600 feet, and then the fairways look amazing right now. It's the Scotch broom out there, which is a weed, is all in full bloom, so we have nice manicured mowed fairways with yellow rough, and it just looks like amazingly eye-catching. So it's going to be cool to see players take advantage of that, and then also all the other shots shaping the disc through the woods. Like, if you've never seen that happen, it's something that's like the magic of the Frisbee sport, is watching the disc fly, and I think it's something that, people who have never seen it before should definitely take the chance to go see what these professionals can do with the disc, especially over, multiple football field lengths.
That's awesome. Justin, what's the disc golf's website?
MasonCountyDiscGolf.com.
And Jeff, what's websites people can get to you?
Check out DiscGolfProTour.com. They have all the tickets and everything for this weekend and more information about the event, but also Resistance Discs is our distribution website where we carry a lot of discs that the players are using out on the courses.
Jeff Corns and Justin Holsgrove talking about a big weekend at the Shelton Springs Disc Golf Course. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks for having us, Jeff.
Thanks for having us.